Okay, the next question is, tell me about a time when you had to prioritize multiple tasks with competing deadlines. How did you manage your time and ensure everything was completed? Here's a good answer. In my previous role, I was working on a project to develop a new feature while also maintaining support for a legacy system. Both tasks had critical deadlines. The new feature had to be ready for a product demo in 2 weeks, and a bug fix for the legacy system was due the following week because it was causing issues for our customers. As the lead engineer on the feature development, I was responsible for delivering the new feature on time. Additionally, I had to ensure that the legacy system bug fix was properly implemented and tested without delaying the feature release. To manage both tasks effectively, I started by breaking them down into smaller, actionable items and assessing the time each would take. I prioritized the tasks by urgency and impact, deciding that the bug fix for the legacy system was a higher priority since it was affecting customers. I communicated with the product manager to make sure the feature demo timeline was realistic and adjusted the scope of the feature slightly to ensure it could still be delivered on time. I used time blocking in my calendar to allocate specific hours of the day for each task and focused on completing the most urgent ones first. As a result, I was able to deliver the bug fix for the legacy system on time, which helped prevent customer disruptions. I also managed to finalize the feature with the adjusted scope, and it was successfully demoed in the product presentation. While the feature wasn't as large as originally planned, it still met the core requirements, and the feedback was positive. This experience helped me improve my time management and prioritization skills, and I received positive feedback from my manager for my handling of the competing deadlines.
Why this works? It should work well because 1. Realistic and thoughtful approach. Your answer avoids extremes like overworking or unrealistic perfectionism, instead showcasing a balanced, strategic approach to managing multiple tasks. 2. Clear communication. You've demonstrated how you effectively communicated with stakeholders and collaborated with your team. 3. Growth mindset. By reflecting on what you learned and how you've improved, you show that you can grow from challenges and continuously improve your skills. 4. Results-oriented. You focus on the outcomes, demonstrating that your time management and decision-making have a direct impact on success. What you should avoid saying. 1. Lack of prioritization or planning. Don't claim that you simply worked harder or did everything at once without explaining how you prioritized your tasks. A response like, I just worked 14-hour days and did everything at the last minute is not a strategic or sustainable approach to managing competing priorities. 2. Overpromising. Avoid saying that you tried to do everything perfectly and didn't adjust your approach. For instance, saying, I didn't change any deadlines and managed to deliver everything perfectly might suggest that you weren't flexible or realistic about the constraints of your tasks. 3. Ignoring team collaboration. Don't suggest that you did everything yourself without involving your team or communicating with others. For example, saying, I handled it alone without needing anyone's help makes it sound like you didn't collaborate or rely on others, which is unlikely to be the reality in a team environment. 4. Not explaining the results. Don't just talk about the effort without addressing the outcomes. Saying something like, I was really stressed but managed to work through everything is less impactful than explaining how your prioritization led to positive results. Focus on the effectiveness of your decisions. 5. Blaming external factors. Avoid blaming external factors or circumstances without showing how you took ownership of the situation. For example, the deadlines were unrealistic, but I had to just push through. Doesn't demonstrate your problem-solving skills or your ability to manage challenges proactively. 6. Focusing only on time management tools. Don't just talk about the tools you used, e.g., time blocking, task lists, without explaining how you actually applied them. A response like, I just used a task manager and hoped everything worked out, doesn't provide enough insight into how you assessed and managed your workload. Thanks for watching. For more tech interview questions, please go to bowsy8.com.